Hello and welcome to tonight's show.
A pregnant woman was fatally shot at a baby shower while breaking up a fight between her ex-boyfriend and the new boyfriend, which was the father of her child. You know, sometimes it's hard to let go. Sometimes love hurts in the most hardest particular way. So let's get into this story, and I am going to give you my thoughts on this whole bad situation, this sad situation. So here we go on the shit show.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
What's up, everybody? This is your host with the most, Bane Allen. And today we are going to be talking about a young woman that was 9 months pregnant, and she lost her life by a jealous ex-boyfriend, a man that couldn't let go, a man that had a lot of anger, a lot of jealousy, a lot of hurt, and a lot of vendetta and revenge in his heart. So I'm going to play this video for you, and I'm going to give my commentary on the thoughts of this situation.
Shanice did not have 4 children. Shanice had 2 daughters, and the third one died with her. That's all I have to say. She was a victim.
Family members of 31-year-old Shanice Young are grieving, and they say they are trying to set the record straight. They say the mother, who was 9 months pregnant, was being stalked by an ex-boyfriend who they say was waiting for her as she unloaded baby gifts into the lobby of her building on West 128th Street and Frederick Douglass Boulevard after her baby shower. Police sources tell Pix 11 there was a fight on the sidewalk between her current boyfriend and her ex. Young was shot in the face and died at Harlem Hospital.
This right here was a senseless shooting. I'm very upset and I'm angry. I shouldn't be angry as a clergy, but this one here has touched my heart.
The shooting happened just after 1:15 a.m. Sunday morning, and hospital chaplain Robert Rice spent hours consoling family and friends.
I'm outraged that we don't have community out here. Where's the outrage? We all scream Black Lives Matter, but when it's going to matter to us as a people in the community?
It wasn't no fight. He murdered her because she was trying to get away from the abuse.
Activists against domestic violence are holding a 4 p.m. vigil tomorrow at the spot where Shanice Young was killed to draw attention to the plight of victims of domestic violence and to tell them there is help. From Harlem, McGee Hickey, Pix 11.
All right, so I'm sure we just watched the video of the family giving their thoughts, their sadness, and their sorrow for this 9-month-old woman that lost her life. You know what, man? Sometimes it's certain situations that as men we put ourselves in, and even though we don't know what the situation was between her and her ex-boyfriend, is just to a certain point to where we got a man here that just couldn't let go. We got a man here who just couldn't just leave it alone, couldn't just walk away, couldn't go find somebody else, couldn't go on with his life. And that's why I always tell women that men, they do love harder than women. They get very comfortable with certain women. They get emotionally attached to certain women. And it's obvious that she was the one that broke off the relationship. And she ended up meeting somebody else, apparently, which was the new boyfriend, which was the father of her third child. And this gentleman got upset, and he basically looked like he stalked her and waited till she came home after 1 a.m. in the morning, confronted the new boyfriend and her. Then they got into an altercation, and apparently he must have got his ass whooped. So he pulled out a gun and shot this woman in the face. So let's understand this, man. You're going to basically do life in prison for killing a 9-month pregnant woman and the child. It's just insane that a man would be that emotional to put himself in certain situations. But you know, love and infatuation is very unpredictable these days, because you have men that are willing to put themselves in a situation where they have to be put in prison for the rest of their lives because they are emotionally distraught and hurt by a woman. There is no way in the world any man should let a woman hurt him that bad to where he wants to take her life. But when certain men are angry, they feel like they are hurt and they feel like they have been deceived by the woman, then these are the type of actions that you are going to get. But in reality, this woman did not deserve to die by the hands of a man with a firearm. And see, this is what I'm talking about when you're dealing with emotional men that's too emotional and over emotional. You know, instead of dealing with the fight and the situation and letting it go, no, he felt that they wasn't going to get over on him. They wasn't going to get the best of him. So he decided to pull out a gun and start shooting. Man, it's just sad of the world that we're living in. And to be honest, this is not the only story that I have seen. There's other stories that I would also like to report, man, because you know, they can say it was a domestic violence case, but in actuality, they wasn't together anymore. But you can still classify it as a domestic violence case if you chose to. But it's not. This is just stone cold-blooded, first-degree murder at its finest of an ex-boyfriend that was in jealousy and rage. And you know, whatever happens to you, man, you deserve it. You know, if you get life or the death penalty, my brother, you deserve it. Because you got a woman here that she will not get to see her children. Her children will not, her other two children, that two girls that she had, will not be able to see their mother again. And I don't know if he was the father of any of the other two girls. Maybe not. But it doesn't say in the report. But who knows, man? You know, love is real. Love can go either way. It can go good, and it can also go bad. Rest in peace, Sharon. And man, may justice be served. So leave a comment and a like and a share, and tell me what you think about this video, and what do you think about jealous boyfriends and their evil ways and their denial of not letting go. This is your host with the most, Bane Allen, and I'm out. Peace.
Thank you and good night.